So, I've been getting a lot of comments recently on my videos saying, we need you to explain the Chappell Roan drama." So I thought I'd make a quick video. I'm on my lunch break right now, just to explain what's actually going on in the celebrity world. So if you don't know who Chappell Roan is, this is her. She's a pop singer. I think she's lesbian or gay or something like that, but I don't know. She doesn't mention it in her songs much. She's got a very fast rise to fame. Um, she wasn't very popular like a few years ago, but now she's very popular. I think that's probably something to do with TikTok. She had a hit single, "Hot to Go." Hey, Cho T T O G O, you can take me hard to go. And her songs have got a lot of synthy bass stuff in it. So like musically, it's all right. It's listenable stuff. I'll say. So she's all right. She's mid. And then this is Ed Sheeran, our goat, our king, our god. Just look at him, beautiful man. He leaked a collab with Chappell Roan on Instagram at the start of this year, but it never actually came. And fans of Ed Sheeran got mad and started rioting at Chappell's tour, which has been going on for a while now. And she addressed what's going on at her tours, like the riots, on Instagram Live, saying the following. So she was mentioning how the single, like the collab, actually had to get cancelled because Ed Sheeran was being weird and predatory in the release of the collab, asking her to take 5% of the song and he has the rest. So he's basically cutting her out the song, giving her barely any royalties. It was horrible for her on her end, apparently, according to her. And Ed was just being a weirdo. She also said that Ed was being uh, a ginger and then a naughty word after that, which I can't say because this is a family friendly PG YouTube channel. So then Ed Sheeran responds and says, "This is actually not true." And she actually asked him to release, not to release the song, because she has an album in the works and she didn't want it to interfere with her release stuff because she's gonna do single, blah blah blah. So if he releases a single in between that with her in it, it's gonna mess up the flow of her releases. So he was like, because he's just a nice guy. He says, "Yeah, sure, Chappelle, we'll do that. I'll put it on the back burner for now. Don't worry, I got enough money." Um, so then he's confused that she would say that about him, saying all these weird accusatory things about him, when like nothing actually happened between them. He was just being a nice guy, waiting for her to release her album. So then this is where it starts to kick off. Really, Chappell Rowan is now fuming because Ed's leaked her new album, and she goes on the BBC saying the following: "Ed is not a nice person. Why did you tell everyone that my album was going to be released? This makes me very sad. I was trying to keep it a secret. So why do you have to say that? I thought he would understand because, celebrities and whatnot." And then she actually says this, crazy: "We're not besties anymore," which must have hurt Ed Sheeran's feelings because uh, he thought they were besties. So then this is quite rude on Chappelle's behalf because she just made horrible accusations towards Ed, and then she's saying rude things about him on national television, which is crazy. So then Ed, because he's just a nice guy, instead of escalating this further, like many artists would, he apologizes to Chappell Rowan in public, says he's sorry that he went public with the single a year ago, saying that it was going to happen, and a whole album and everything. He says he was sorry for all of this, and that he would talk with her behind the scenes to find a definitive date for the release of the collaboration, and also offers, because he's just a nice guy, free supporting acts at all her concerts which she's doing right now on her tour, which I mentioned earlier. So that's actually really nice from Ed Sheeran, who's right there, by the way. And then, out of nowhere, this is like a month ago now, Drake gets arrested in relation to the Diddy parties. This is like an investigation that's been going on throughout the year. So this is actually quite crazy because, obviously we had the Kendrick Drake beef at the middle of the year, and then we all knew that Drake was a dodgy guy. Just look at him in this picture. Come on, what you doing with yourself, mate? Why you got grills on? Look at your hair. What are you doing? Pattern up. It's crazy. And then, so yeah, he gets arrested. He's in prison. He's going through the courts right now, going through all this judicial stuff. I don't know the ins and outs of the American law system. I'm sorry. I'll touch up on it next lesson. And then Chappell goes on Instagram Live again, her bestie, her friend, and she says the following. She says, "Free Drake. He's a revolutionary artist. We should put Ed Sheeran in prison instead." And then she also said that Ed never contacted her about release date for the single, and she didn't want him at the concert because Ed makes really bad music, which is crazy because Ed is the best artist of our time. Like, look at him; he's a great guy. So this is actually crazy because why would you say that about Ed Sheeran? He's a great guy. Why would you say that, Chappell Roan? Why would you do that? What are you doing with yourself? Just make music and chill. So that's all that's happened so far, really. That like last slide was about a week ago. Waiting for any updates on the drama from Ed Sheeran. What's Chappelle gonna do next? What's happening to Drake? And that's it so far. So I'll see you guys in the next video if you want another one. And stay on the vegan side of life. Cowabunga!